Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we are looking at the brand new song from the Rolling Stones, so it's really exciting that they came up with a new song yesterday when I record this video. It is called Living in a Ghost Town, and obviously it's played on electric guitar, but today I just picked up the acoustic anyway because it was just easier to record that video with. Now this song, as you heard it, is a bit weird. You know how the guitar goes, it evolves as it goes through the song, so there's not really a fixed playing pattern that I can teach you, but I really wanted to teach you some of the chords that goes over with the song, so if you need to just strum along and sing the song or just play around and improvise. So to simplify, in that song there are three different guitar parts. So there is the verse / intro, it's the same thing. Then you've got the chorus, and then you've got a bridge. That is completely different. So just before I go into more details with each of these parts, I'll put on the screen a list of the different parts of the structure of the songs, so you can have a look on how that goes. So we start with the intro, then we've got a verse, then we've got a pre-chorus, then a chorus, then a verse, and then weirdly there's a bridge just after the verse. And then after the bridge you've got some kind of solo, like the nice harmonica solo, and the song ends on like a few verses, I think 3 verses. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the old structure. So now, as I said before, there are 3 different guitar parts that fits into this song, and that matches all of these parts, and I'll try to match that on the screen. And once you know these 3 parts, these 3 chords progression, you're pretty much good to play the entire song. So let's just have a look at all of these parts individually. There's probably 2 ways you can play the song, and I'll show you the easiest one, which I would say is probably the best for beginners, with open chords. So in that case you've got A minor, D minor, then A minor again, and then E7s. My favorite way of playing the song is rather with bar chords on the middle of the neck. So we've got A minor position, but I typically don't use the full chord. I just use my first finger on the 3 last string on the 5th fret, and I use the 3rd finger on the 7th fret 3rd string. So, and then you've got same thing, D minor, but instead of playing it here, you can play it here on the 5th fret. So this is a standard position with the bar chord with the 1st finger. And then so you've got again an A, and the last one will be E7s, which you can still play here, or you could play it all the way up there. So in terms of strumming for the first part, verse / intro, you can do a very simple, so always down with your right hand. So that's the easiest way you could play it. Now you could do the same thing with chords in the middle of the neck. So now obviously this is just the bones of the guitar part. There is a lot of other things happening, and some of the licks I can teach you at the very start. We've got a so you go 5, so 5 fret 2nd string 4 times in a row, and then you go on the 3rd, then 2nd, and then back to the A. So it kind of replaced the D note. So normally you've got So instead of this D, you do. Then back on the A. And then, so then you keep going, so. On the second time you play this riff, there is another thing happening on the D minor this time, so. Here, you've got. So what you can do is just use your 2 finger here, so in the D minor position, just forget the 2 first ones, and you slide from the 7th to the 9th. So you do a slide on the 9th and then come back on the 7th. So if you play that in the riff. So that's 2 variations you can do during the song. So you've got the, to summarize, and this one. So that's for the D each time. Okay, now let's jump into the chorus. So the chorus is super simple. You've got A minor, D, and you kind of go back and forth between these 2 chords. And at the end, the very end of the chorus, when there is like a build-up, you go back on the E minor 7s. With your right hand, you can do a down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. And on the last time, you go back on the E7s. And then go back to the verse. So then we've got the bridge coming a bit later, just after the second verse. We've got an F minor, then an A minor, then you go F minor again, and then we've got a kind of a build-up here to finish the bridge. So it goes E, then F, then G, and then G sharp. What I recommend for the strumming during the bridge is just let each chord ring, except for the build-up at the end. So when you start on the E, then you go back in the verse. So I'll play the bridge slowly so you can see how it would sound like. And that's it, then you go back to the verse. I mean, it's technically actually a solo, but it's played on the verse pattern. So that's actually it for this song. Let me know if you found that helpful in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.